Hello and welcome to Accelerate. I am Matt Stone. This is the podcast where we encourage and inspire CEOs, founders, and visionaries on their big leap journeys. We talk about the stories and strategies that will help you accelerate toward your big leap destination with purpose, humility, an open mind, commitment to growth, and recognition that the way we get there is at least as important as where we end up. And I'm so delighted that you've tuned in today. All right, we've made it to August 3rd, Wednesday, August 3rd, and somebody has got his groove back, and it feels really, really good, and I'm cautiously optimistic and celebratory. We'll see. And the reason is because every day of this, if you haven't been listening, I got coronavirus, and I've been battling that for a while now, and it's been awful. I'm not going to lie, not fun. And one of the things about it is that I would have these false positives and false reasons for optimism in the morning. So I'd wake up, I'd feel pretty good, think, okay, this is it, because I'm not used to being sick at all for very long at all. Like 3 days, and I'm like, okay, this should be completely over, whatever it is. And so I would get up in the morning and think, oh, I feel pretty good. Okay, maybe it's done. And then, nope, symptoms would be coming back throughout the day and stuff. So even now I can feel something deep in my lungs. Like it's still there, but it sure seems like something has shifted overall. But one of the things that I've noticed is every single day was different. Every single day was unique with this thing. Unique set of symptoms, different take on it. A new artistic expression, if you will. So you just never knew, day to day, at least this is my experience. But what happened is after 3 or 4 days, I settled into I could feel myself settling into this concept that, oh, this is my new reality now. And in some ways, early on, it was important to kind of surrender to that in order to get the rest that I need. And I probably still need to get lots of rest. But on the other hand, there's a whole set of beliefs that come with that, well, okay, it's not going to get better. It's just going to keep changing, et cetera, et cetera. And so that's really what's on my mind today as we hit midweek. We're in the middle of the summer, in the shank of the summer. We're cruising into August and now looking on the other side of this thing, and I'm thinking, okay, what are the other beliefs that I've got that are not serving? What are the, things those subtle messages like, well, this can't happen, or I'm not capable of that, or this other person won't do this, or, that'll never work. There's a lot of those messages that go on and start forming a basis for belief and for action or inaction. And so one of the ways that I'm breaking that this summer is I had to work through some other limiting beliefs and really commit to a multi-dimensional business coaching community and resources. And so I've invested in that and put my whole heart and faith in that. And we'll be moving forward with a new business coach and a coaching community, and it comes with a whole bunch of different resources and people and processes and forms of accountability. I'm really excited to see where this goes in terms of both the podcast, but also the businesses that I'm involved in. And so I'll be sharing some of the fruits of that as we move forward. And I've got some great goal setting with my coach, Shannon, whom I interviewed on this podcast just a couple of weeks ago. And hopefully you've listened to that interview. So I'm going to be working with Shannon a lot over the next year. And I'm just really, really jazzed about that. So that's one way to make sure that you've got a countermeasure to some of those beliefs and the tapes that play about that sort of form your reality and create boundaries in what you're able to see and also able to do. So it's about self-awareness, but it's also about, opening yourself up to the possibility that there's a lot more that you're capable of doing than maybe you think you are. And so I'm capable of a lot more, and I'm excited to see where that takes me and takes us. So very, very excited to continue. I've got some new conversations with folks about their big leaps, about their visions for their future, and really enjoying engaging with people about that. And so I'll be sharing about those along the way as well. So how about you, middle of the week? What's a limiting belief that maybe you're willing to put aside and call out for what it is? Not necessarily the truth, just a limiting belief. And who are you going to engage to help you get more clear about how great you already are and how capable you are of achieving great things? I'm sure you have people around you. Sometimes it just takes a invitation for coffee or a quick chat on the phone to engage that way. And remember, when you ask people for help, as long as you're not narcissistic about it, if you genuinely ask for help and you're gracious about it, it is one of the greatest gifts to give someone who cares about you, because it's such an opportunity for that person to be of service. And that in and of itself is helpful to people, but then maybe being of service to you as an added benefit for them as well. So just think about that. You might just be worth it. You never know. So listen, thank you for listening. I hope this has brought you a little midweek inspiration to reach out and connect and open your mind and deepen your relationships and surge forward in your life in whatever way is meaningful for you. Check out mattstone.co. I'm going to be working on that a bit more now that I'm feeling better. We'll be populating that with some more content in the next couple of weeks. And of course, the readiness assessment at mattstone.co is still ready for you to take it. So take that readiness assessment and see where you're at in terms of your readiness for your big leap journey. And of course, at mattstoneco on Twitter, at mattstoneco is where I announce these episodes with semi-regularity, and hopefully we'll be engaging with you there soon. So until next time, thanks for listening, and bye-bye for now.